alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Now Holiday. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Pass to Jovic. Kicks it to George. Takes a three. Knocks it down from distance.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
And here's White. Lets the three fly. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
A great job to establish position and square up.
About a minute into this first quarter. On the take. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that one drops. George has got 5.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
And it's Utah with the ball. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. Just 5 to shoot. George, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Outside Holiday. Beyond the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's how you do it. Nice catch and shoot from Drew.
George feels it out a bit. That doesn't go either for George. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
The kick to Tatum. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Jazz trail by 8. It's George on the wing. To the wing, right side. Filipowski for 3. Utah with another miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Outside Tatum. A minute 42 left in the first. Here's Brown.
That is powerful.
Yes.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Kicks it to George. Here's Whitmore outside. Boston pulls it in. Now the Celtics on the move.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
1:16 left in the opening quarter. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
Boy, I like their energy coming in. perfect execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
"54 seconds left now in the first quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Van Fleet. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 10. And that one's good. Whitmore.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's Whitmore. And he banks in the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Tatum. No good with a layup. On the wing, Whitmore. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great.
The Jazz. 13.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. So both teams making some changes here. Now an update on Walker Kessler. Allie LaForce, what'd you learn?
Hey, guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Jazz. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. And in this crucial time of the season, any injury can have a major impact on a team. They'll have to make some immediate adjustments, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Boston. Here's Whitmore. He's guarded by White. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Highsmith. He buries it from 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Outside Porzingis. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. White can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Highsmith. Three-pointer. Tatum pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Boston leading by 7. Tatum like a freight train coming. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Woo, big first step by Tatum, then look out.
Whitmore with it. Now guarded by Brown. Whitmore with it. 6 points for him. And he elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Utah making a switch here. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
Jazz trail by 6. And he dunks it down.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
On offense, here's Utah. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. To the inside. To the wing on the left. Back to Porzingis. Utah grabs the miss. Whitmore with it. Now, oh my goodness!
Okay.
Throw it down!
Come on! A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Horford outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Okay, do it, KP.
Dominant play by Kristaps down in the paint, mixing it up with the defense.
George, right side. Pass to Highsmith. Lets it go from deep. No good there.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Brown. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George for 3. They grab their own miss. Left side, Whitmore. And that one is hammered home.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Here's White. Outside Porzingis. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Boston out in front, up 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. All right, let's get an update on Drew Holiday. What do you have, Allie?
I had a moment to catch up with Boston's head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. Initially, a return to the floor was in question, but now that's been answered with a resounding yes. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Jovic. There's the three. Porzingis grabs the board. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Boston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here's Brown. White looking it over. Now Porzingis. Back to White. From deep. And he can't get that one.
Rough start to the second half for them. Only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
George with it. Now guarded by White. George, no good. Celtics lead by 4. Here's Tatum. Outside White. Oh, sweet move. Inside. White gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. But that's why they continue to get attacked.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Jazz trail by 6.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Collier. No points so far. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Hendricks. From downtown. Utah with another miss.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Tatum. 12 points for him. Outside, Brown. Fires for 3. He's off on that one. Jazz trail by 6. To stop the drought. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Tatum. Utah shooting their second and third shots at the line here. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And finished off by Tatum.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Pass to Collier. And a two-handed jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
To the right side. Here's Hendricks. That three's off the mark. Boston leading by 5. The kick to Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
Both teams will make substitutions. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Filipowski for three. Boston pulls it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Oladipo outside. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter here.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Pass to Cornette. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Hendricks. Here's Boston. Oh, swiped away. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Celtics out in front. They lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the...
The Jazz, 33.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. 4-point game. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Outside Holiday. Six to shoot. Over Kessler. Porzingis. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
George, right side. And he makes it on the layup.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
Celtics lead by 4. Brown with a screen. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here's Tatum. Inside. Porzingis. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Kessler.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Williams with the screen. Here's George. Off target at the rim. White with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. Back to White. Three-pointer. Kessler with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to George. Williams with the screen. Fires the three. George, that one's good.
He's taking what he can get here. Has a 3 in each half.
White on the wing. Kick out to Brown. Tatum with a screen. Pass to White. Tatum feeling it out a bit. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Number 22.
Utah trailing here. Now here's George. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Whitmore. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves off. It's tipped. Pulls it from 20. Porzingis grabs the board.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And stolen by Williams. Outside Whitmore. Kicks it to George. Here's Jovic. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And now it's a 4-point Jazz lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Holiday drives in. To win the run. Kessler with a rebound.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
On the wing, Whitmore. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot on the way. Again, Utah.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Tatum. And it's blocked by Kessler. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Cam Whitmore.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Now Whitmore. And he commits the intentional foul. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
And here's Brown for 3. Here's Porzingis. Money.
How about that poise from Porzingis here in the crunch?
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Smart play by Tatum, using the fake to get the contact.
At the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it. And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Boston calls timeout. They're losing by 5. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Pass to Holiday. Here's Brown. Count it!
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Tatum. And he sinks it.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game. Here's Brown. And so it's Utah with the W. This was a hard